Hi friends, it's Janelle. I have been a Sonlighter for my whole life and now I homeschool my 3 children. Today I'm going to walk you through the steps of assembling your instructor's guides into their binder. Before I dive right into that, Sonlight sends you a few extras. You have your advisor magnet. I love to just keep this on my refrigerator so if I have a question or need some support, I can just call them. It's a free service that Sonlight provides, so definitely take advantage of it. Additionally, you're going to get a Getting Started brochure. This has information about how to confirm that you've got everything in your order and written instructions for how to assemble your instructor's guide, which is a great addition to this video. Last but not least, they have a really cute memory card so that you can record where your child is at the start of the year and share that on social. Super fun. Okay, to get started, I've got all of my guides laid out. I choose to do that on my floor because I have plenty of space to spread out. I have my History Bible Lit, Language Arts, and Science, in addition to my large binder, 36-week tabs, as well as the Section 3 and Section 4 already in my binder. Let's get started. To make up Section 1, I'm going to take everything before week 1 from each of my guides. From my History Bible Lit, I like to remove the map and go ahead and just put that at the very front so that when I'm using it on a week-to-week basis, it's right at the beginning of my binder. I'm going to go ahead and grab the introductory material for Language Arts and Science. All of this is going before my week 1 tab. Weekly tabs 1 to 36 make up Section 2 of the binder. I'm going to flip that week 1 tab and lay in the full weekly schedule and notes from each of the subjects. With History Bible Literature, it's really easy to see because you've got week 1, and I can see that the next week is week 2, so I know I have everything. Not only do I have my week 1 schedule, but additionally in these pages, I have my notes, commentary on things that I might want to be aware of, as well as discussion questions, vocabulary, timeline figures, and map points. All of that is directly following my schedule. This is HBL. I see that I've got it all. Just going to go ahead and pop that behind week 1 and grab Language Arts. It's a little bit different. You have my full weekly schedule, teacher tips, notes, teaching tools, instructions for me. All of this is scripted, which is perfect. What I'm going to find at the back of each week is activity sheets. So this is where my child is going to do their own independent work. Sometimes on these lower levels, I might go ahead and act as the scribe for them, but they might do some copy work here where they're going to just be copying the sentence and printing it here on these pages, or they'll have some cutouts. All of this is following my week 1 schedule. So again, really easy to see. Week 1, week 2, I know I've got everything. I'm going to go ahead and lay that in behind my History Bible Literature. Last but not least, I'm going to grab my week 1 for Science. Again, I have my full schedule, have my notes, things for me to be thinking about, make sure that if there's anything that I need, has my science supply list, all of that. This one as well has the beautiful color worksheets at the back for your student. And then it also includes the parent answer key here right at the back of your notes. So that's really helpful. I'm going to go ahead and lay in that week 1 and flip over my tab for week number 2. With all of the different colors, it's really obvious which subject I'm working on. One thing that I love that Sonlight has done this year is they've included these really nice dots so I can kind of have an idea of where I am in the year. I really like that. It helps me to really easily see my progress. Additionally, the dates just allow you to be tracking your progress. I find that very helpful. Do the same for Language Arts. I can see week 2, week 3, I'm ready to go. All right, I've got my week 2 Science. Now I'm ready for week 3. All right, we're almost done here, 36. Something that's nice that I want to note is that Sonlight includes these certificates of completion. These are just a really nice way of honoring the work that you and your student have done for the year. Before I jump into Section 3 and 4, I want to remind you that there's even more for you online. If you go to sonlight.com and then log into your account, go to Downloads, you'll find things like additional blank schedule pages and the field trip planner. All right, Section 3 for History Bible Lit is your readers and read aloud assignments and notes. These have your cultural literacy, discussion questions, vocabulary, and timeline and map points. These are separated alphabetically by book so that you can have maximum flexibility. You're going to be able to pull just a single title out if you're going on vacation, or if your children are begging you to just keep reading, you can just be free from the schedule and do as much as you want to do each day. You go ahead and put that in. Similarly, Section 3 for language arts is also your reading assignments. These are the readers that your children are going to be doing on their own, also in alphabetical order. These are, again, going to have all of your discussion questions. You're going to be able to talk these through with your students, and it just keeps it separate for maximum flexibility. Go ahead, pop that in. Last but not least, we have some additional worksheets here from science. Not every science has these, but I'm going to go ahead and include these few appendix pieces here in Section 3. And then Section 4, these are just your scope and sequence, timeline figures, and the overview of what you are studying. And I'm going to go ahead and pop History Bible Lit and Language Arts here, and my binder is done. It's really nice. There is a handy pocket so I can put in my timeline figures and any additional material that I want, but otherwise, I'm ready to start school. Congratulations, you've just finished assembling your instructor's guide. I know you're busy, and Sonlight does too. They offer the option of assembling your instructor's guide for you. Check that out in your cart under IG Assembly. And don't forget to check out our additional videos for tips and tricks for you to have your most successful year yet with Sonlight.